Hello, everybody. I thought I would do another video about uh, Module 3 and taking a risk. So I've had a few emails now about this assignment, and of course, it is coming due on uh, February 18th, at which point you'll post it to the discussion forum, and then you'll look at other people's comments, or assignments, I should say, and so the assignment itself will be posted on February 18th, and you'll post it into the discussion forum, and then you'll immediately uh, comment on other people. So a note on the description in the activities and due dates document that I shared with you, I have the discussion board listed first with the initial post due on Sunday, February 18th, and the comments are due on Friday, the 23rd. However, I should have put the assignment first, just to clarify that you do the assignment, it's due on the 18th, and then the discussion forum is about you reading other people's assignments. So that's one key point. And then because it's a bit of reading, the due date's Friday, February the 23rd. Why don't we extend that out to Sunday, the 25th, so you have the weekend to read a few more comments. And I'll put that in a discussion in the announcements as well. So just to have a look at the assignment, it is worth 30%. And the idea is for you to apply your innovative curriculum planning framework. So you've already looked at this framework twice now and talked about it and refined it in the last module, in the last discussion forum. Now you're going to really see, well, what elements of that framework, how can you bring that to life and implement something in your classroom? So, if you're not actually teaching, and a few of you are not, then you can email me and we can talk about how this part might look. Otherwise, you can sort that out. So take that curriculum framework from Module 2. Now, don't try to operationalize all of it. What I want you to do is pick two or three, or even just one or two elements from that framework. Because as I was saying to one of your classmates, the idea of this is for you to see what is the effect of this new implementation or this new innovation or change that you're making to your practice. So the risk that you take, and of course the topic is called taking a risk. So the risk is some kind of change to your practice or some kind of innovation around your practice. So if you have too many, you won't know which one of those changes is actually causing the effect or isn't causing the effect, as the case may be. So if you only have one or two elements that may go hand in hand or work together, then you can judge for yourself much more clearly if that change or risk has had a positive or negative effect on your class. So decide what you want to do, what your innovation is. So the innovate, that's, I'd say, one or two elements. Create a plan. So what are you going to do, basically? Then do it in your classroom for a few days or a day, or depending on what it is you're going to do. And then write a report on what you did. So here's a little visualization. So you use the work from modules 1 or 2, develop a plan, implement the plan, collect feedback on the plan, write a report. So the report, there's a lot of guidelines here. So I think it's useful to try to follow this a little bit carefully. it is worth 30%. So there's a rubric that I'm expected to use to grade these. So the more you follow the rubric, although it's not very risky, but I think you've taken a risk, now you're coming back and describing that risk in a structured manner. So you can look at the rubric itself. You need to continuously communicate the risk, so you must be focused on that risk. Describe what you've learned and discussed and discovered in modules 1 and 2. You can refer to the course resources. I know some of the other instructors of this course are very focused on, did they talk about the course resources that you were supposed to be reading? Just ignore this because it's we don't know what size font you're using and so forth. So keep it under 1,000 words, maximum 1,000, more like 750, I think is plenty. And make sure you have APA citations for any work, especially the articles from the course that you may have used. So you do that. Once you finish, where do you submit it? You submit it to the discussion forum. Post your Taking and Embracing Risk assignment to this discussion. And then, I'm just checking because they've changed this a bit. So there is an assignment as well. So post it to the discussion forum and post it to the assignment. And I'll put that in a short announcement now in a moment. Again, feel free to ask me any questions at all through email. I am meeting with a few of you on Zoom or Teams and so forth. So yes, hopefully that's helpful. I look forward to seeing these. It's always very exciting and very interesting. Thank you very much.